HyperKirby.
I've been changed. I'm a fan of my boy HyperKirby now.
You've been converted?
Bandwagon.
Bandwags.
All right, looks like we're gonna go right into game number one. No button check at all. Well, you know, Bayonetta does indeed bully characters off stage as well. I think she's. It's scary though. She's also. All right.
Yeah.
Immediate witch time very early into the match.
Yeah, and why not, man? You get a lot of damage off of that. You see Abadango just trying to go off. He had to even take a % here. My man HyperKirby looks to find his way in. All that he is finding is some serious damage on the part of Abadango. Okay, gets the dance play right there. Oh, wow.
Scary, scary, scary. Oh, no. A lot of people say bat within is, oh, my God, what a ridiculous mechanic. But a lot of times, like, it can screw you over like that.
Yeah, I'm sure Abadango had no intention of being all the way down there.
I'd say most of the time when bat within happens, it's not intentional.
Okay.
So HyperKirby does have a ton of rage now. This is scary. He's going to need some more damage, but he's going to rack it up very quickly as, you know, Roy kind of does that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 64% already.
And curious, it still just says Wave E pool, so this might not be winners finals, which is...
That's, wow. I need to check out this pool if that's the case.
Seriously, who else is in here? Actually a little curious to know that one here. But though, despite a rocky start, man, my man HyperKirby has definitely brought this one back to a reasonable deficit when you really think about it. Again, as we alluded to, a lot of rage on Roy. And you know how hard this character hits just out the jump. Ooh, but runs into a rogue back air. That's not going to do him any favors. Yeah,
losing all that rage is very important because I feel like, you know, just about anything he did last stock would have been able to close out the stock, even at 80% on Bayonetta. But now he has a lot of work to do to put Bayonetta within KO range again.
Right. Still moving here. Abadango safely getting back. Oh, and just barely escapes that up smash. So one of the times that BS within is beneficial there.
Yeah. Dance Blade not going to do it just yet. He saw HyperKirby shaking his head. It's got to be frustrating when you get that almost KO attack.
It's definitely rough, man. Abadango knows how to frustrate folks. Oh, and see that on reaction, going again, just runs it back with the up B out of shield right there. Well played.
A great out of shield option when someone touches your shield like that. Abadango needs to be careful when he's, you know, when you're up and stuff like that. You don't really need to. I don't need to hit people with shields like that, really.
Right.
I'd love to see Abadango maybe get a little bit more aggressive off stage with like going underneath him and doing witch twists. I think you see very common from Bayonetta players to beat up characters with bad recovery because witch twist will always send you in the direction Bayonetta's facing, and that really screws over characters with bad, like poor recovery like Roy.
Yeah, we actually saw that. You know, that's one tactic that Aba played a lot against that Charizard Yas we saw him playing against earlier. And it just made it that much more difficult here. And not quite enough to get the stock just yet.
And there it is. That's it.
Exactly what we were looking for right there. And Abadango probably sniffing that out pretty well there. Gets the first game.
All right. Well, I think that was actually not a terrible game one for HyperKirby. He kind of that first stock was pretty unfortunate because that back air, it was just like raw, like throwing out back air to space out your opponent. He kind of ran into it.
Yeah.
If he could have not gotten hit by that, he would have been fine. So right back to smash for good reason.
Boxing him up.
I'm going to look for that early KO, man.
I'm saying, man, like you say, you want to see him be a little more aggressive off stage, man. See my man trying to deliver.
And the hitbox of that nair way bigger than Abadango was probably expecting. Nice high recovery. Doesn't have to worry about getting clipped by Abadango.
Wow, the neutral air is doing work right here. Okay. Wow. All right, this is what we're seeing. HyperKirby feeling himself right now.
Not confident on that last hit dancing blade, so he doesn't even go for it.
Nice. It's a really good reaction right there. See this lead of Abadango. I mean, he had like a 63% lead to start things off, man. HyperKirby fighting his way back into contention here. Oh, wow. Quickest of forward tilts right there.
Not going to be enough just yet, but that's got to be scary for Abadango. Realizing, wow, I'm a KO percent.
Yep, that he is. HyperKirby well aware of it. Nice, good control here. They're just punishing Aba's landings. Right? Perhaps I'm going to try and sniff out the KO on his next endeavor.
Yeah, and I haven't seen Abadango connect with these neutral beam bullets just yet. I'd love to see him just go off stage instead.
Yeah.
He's trying to clip him with these bullets and he's missed. I think he's like 0 for 5, 0 for 6 with these.
0 for 5.
Yeah, no, I'm serious. So I think it's just much easier to go off stage with like a falling nair or a falling up air with Bayonetta.
All right, well, nonetheless, he did go off stage all right, courtesy of an up throw by my man HyperKirby, who's really just found his pacing thus far. He's working out pretty nicely, I must say.
Yeah, this is why I think he went straight back.
Oh, great catch.
Nope, had his jump, so he's going to make it back.
Yeah. Only thing that kept him alive right there. So Abadango looking for a little insurance right there to make sure he is not coming back, and that'll be it.
We've been here before. It's got to be frustrating when you just can't make it back, so you got to up B into the blast zone instead.
He went on his own terms.
Yeah.
It's the theme of the day.
So I'm not going to try and witch twist in between that dancing blade.
Yep. For that basic B and B of Bayonetta right there, but HyperKirby having none of it. Oh.
That dancing blade hanging behind, yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, this is so scary.
Ooh, using his jump early, so he's going to up B very, very high, but still might not be enough.
Ow, my. Oh, that's probably.
Oh,
no, he
saves him
Wow.
by accident, but still has no jump. I think he might have clipped the edge, actually, so he might have his jump back.
Abadango is so relentless right there, but the one mistake actually breathing some life here in the HyperKirby. And let's see.
Oh, my goodness. HyperKirby
count
with the clutch.
And you see it all over Abadango's face, man. He is, you know, he knew that he had victory right there, but
wow,
he let it slip out of his fingers, man.
My dude, HyperKirby must have seen his life flash before his eyes because he was dead at least 5 times over in that, in the last 20 seconds. Somehow able to make it back on the stage. I think it was the wind box of Witch Twist that pushed him back towards the edge. And then still, he's got hit like 3-4 times after that back off stage. So that's crazy.
I mean, look, man, if you got an opportunity, you know it's your last stock, you got an opportunity to just keep throwing out that up B. You're going to keep hoping and praying something is that. Not only was the up B the savior, it was the winner as well, because that's how he killed Abadango. And that's what's going to lead us into this game at number 3. And again, if this is indeed not winners finals of this pool, this is all the marbles right here.
Yeah, I really would love to see who else is in this pool if this isn't winners finals, but again, I guess we'll find out.
Right, so HyperKirby here got to be playing with a little bit of renewed fire, no pun intended there, as he goes for the down air.
Yeah, don't see that one very often, but is the thing that can work. A great tech can save him from that side B on stage.
Oh, wow, that was really beautiful. Right here, all control right here on the puck.
Oh, my goodness, and the taunt was goddamn deserved.
I'm telling you, man, you got a taunt when you do some ish like that, dog.
That was insane. The up smash working as intended, getting the stage spike underneath the lip of the stage.
This man is playing to win right here. Abadango got to be just, somewhere in the back of his mind, he's still kicking himself over how the last game went.
That's crazy, man. So now things are looking great for HyperKirby. Any damage he gets here is going to be good. Wants to extend this lead as much as possible before, I don't know, he inevitably loses the stock, but maybe not. Who knows? Maybe he'll get the 2 stock.
Good catch right there, the dancing blade. Again, beautiful control thus far on the part of HyperKirby and just escaping those Bayo combos. And again, I like the fact that he does those preemptive up Bs, but I think Abadango had that one scouted out, so got to be a little careful.
Oh, a little bit too far. That's fine. 53%.
Got a little bit of damage, though.
Abadango, on the other hand, this is great news for him. He's back there because, Bayonetta can make up that damage deficit easily.
Oh, my God. The crowd actually coming alive. Roy's Our Boys chants filling the, well, I guess it's not an arena, but
yeah,
the room, man, the room.
Coming alive, a little bit of an overstatement. That was the Roy's Our Boy. They tried.
Life support. There's a pulse. There's a pulse. Can we give it that?
All right, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. All right, Abadango obviously trying to care nothing for that as he hopes to bring this one back. He's definitely on the right path, has retaken the lead here despite HyperKirby's best efforts.
Like I said, Bayonetta easily making up this damage deficit, but this might not be a good thing for Abadango as he's, if he's not getting this KO, giving HyperKirby even more rage. I know it's saved very often, but like we saw in the last stock of last game, that down throw to up B with the amount of rage Roy had was enough to do it.
Right.
Oh, very scary when
Yeah, I think HyperKirby's looking for a big time read right there. The up B. Oh, I clinched up.
Enough.
So did Abadango, but he's living.
Not gonna get him just yet, but you know what? Damn well, another one of those would be an Abadango.
Oh no, the greed! The greed! Oh,
the greed!
Yes. Unfortunate right here, but it's okay.
That is
it's okay. It's
the definition of betting it all. This dude is, oh my gosh. I respect it. I respect it because he went for it. He said, I'm going to bet all on this one attack. Ah, wow.
It's okay, though. It's winners finals. It's winners finals of this pool. He still has an opportunity. All right, he's down 2-1 right now.
So it is confirmed winners finals then?
Yes.
Okay. Whew.
All right, so we see both parties getting a little bit of coaching right there. Scat taking to the stage. Kameme offering Abadango some advice here. I know Kameme's quite a wide array of characters himself, so I'm sure he can offer some good insight.
His insight, do not save him when he doesn't have a jump off stage. just let it be. Let's talk about that up smash, though. That up smash KO on the stage spike. That was ridiculous.
And it gave him such an advantage. It's just like, you almost thought like.
I don't know if you've ever seen the hitbox viewer for Roy, Marth, and Lucina's up smash. It has a tiny hitbox on, like, pretty much on their feet. And that's what Abadango got clipped by in stage spikes. It's supposed to launch you directly upwards, but if they're, if it can't.
Well, those rare times it comes through for you, man. It comes through in a big way, but again, Abadango just a little too solid right there. So we shall see what results this fourth game will yield for us.
And I love how they're just sticking to Smashville. These guys know very, very close in skill level. So Abadango missing that witch time. See, bat within. Kind of screwed Bayonetta over in that situation.
My apologies to the Roy Nation. Apparently that's double-edged dance.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forget. It does have a different name than Mark Lucina, so I apologize, double-edged dance. But we all know what we're talking about. Side beams.
Double-edged dance, man. Dancing on, man. We're in the South, man. It only makes sense. Remember that song Laffy Taffy, man? This guy looks like he's from that group, man. Or maybe somebody's son. I don't know. But either way, man.
Anyway.
He's trying to dance his way on and out on the winner side of things here. 2 games to go against Abadango, if he can even get there.
Yeah, I hope he's not losing his patience a little bit. We saw that short hop double-edged dance. He's going to get shielded and punished. And we saw him lose his patience a little bit in the end of the last game. Whew. It's not going to get... Oh, okay. For a second there, I thought Abadango didn't have his jump, but...
All right, just keeping it in neutral for the moment here. And not trying to overcommit.
This could be, I was going to say, oh, yeah, there he is. He gets the punish anyway. When Bayonetta lands.
My man was swinging. He super wanted that one, though. Abadango not putting himself in a position to get an optimal punish there, or punish at all, for that matter.
So, again, very similar situation to the end of the last game. Both players on high percent, just trying to feel each other out, look for a good opportunity to throw out a KO attack.
Oh, my goodness.
Falling Nair 1 into the up tilt, enough to do it. This man, you can tell how many times he's done that because he probably just looks so comfortable doing that.
Execution behind that was just flawless right there. Maybe catching Abadango off guard a little bit and then just throwing a couple of nairs. Just continue to slice this man up.
And once again, trying to extend his lead. Very similar situation to the last game. We saw Abadango able to close out the stock and run it back, though. So let's see if he can do it again this game.
Nice. I'm loving the control thus far from HyperKirby. Abadango trying to get some offense going here, but nothing quite going his way thus far.
Yeah, honestly, these witch twists, very, very quick startup. I don't think at this point with Roy at 132%, will be able to get that Bayonetta combo, which is way too much damage on Roy.
Well, he can get anything for the most part here.
Oh, roll on stage will get punished. Forward throw, not going to be enough.
All right.
A little bit too girly with that counter.
Yeah, and to his credit, that's not an option we've seen him select at all through the entirety of this set. So I can understand going for it in that situation where Abadango's maybe expecting you to go for that preemptive up B as you've done a couple times and just trying to stuff you out before that.
Oh my God.
Good. Really?
Wow.
Abadango
making a case to prove that Bayonetta is indeed the best card in the game. That was so quick. HyperKirby had no time to react or otherwise get out of that string. Just bail things.
I think that was Hyper Abba, man. He went off. Straight up. Rough.
Wow.
But you know what?
What a way to end the set.
That was a good showing from HyperKirby.
That was a great showing.
He has nothing to be ashamed of. He put on a tremendous effort. Wasn't quite rewarded with the W, but still, man, he's going to make somebody a loser sweat.
Yeah, indeed. That was the winners finals of that pool. Let's be goddamn real. I think we're going to see HyperKirby in bracket.
No doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
Are over.
I would like to see some more of that young man. I'm sure you guys would too. That was an excellent set, and it was looking like it was going to Game 5, man. But
I was sure we were going to see a Game 5 between those two, but unfortunately, we will not. But I think up next, we got our boy.
Our boy, man.
Atlanta's very own.
Fatality, man.
Team YP.
Team YP, man. They out here.
We're back.
Slanging and banging, baby. That's what they do.
Please don't say that.
Huh? That's not the slogan? Right.
Maybe it is. I don't know. I think we're allowed to say.
I've been misled, man. I know Fatality, man. That knee, man. That knee does some damage, man.
So I saw a lot of cool things coming out from Fatality on Twitter recently. He was showing, like, I think it was reverse up air and reverse nair. I think so. He might have retweeted reverse nair, but some really cool Captain Falcon combos I haven't seen before. And, of course, everybody knows Fatality. Everybody loves Fatality. We've seen some really cool things you don't see from other Captain Falcon players from himself. On top of that, finally, this is his home state, his home. He's representing as hard as possible right now. So
absolutely, man. And you know, one thing about Fatality, man, I mean, he won Momocon 2 years ago, right? So he's a former Momocon champion, obviously, and he's I mean, he's come a long way from there. He didn't place top 8 in the last years, but I mean, look what he did place top 8 at Civil War, right? Second place. That's pretty crazy. That's pretty damn good, I must say.
Representing Atlanta, man.
Yeah, man. So he's definitely coming in with, I would say, some good confidence behind him. Obviously, a new sponsor to rep, that'll kind of boost you up too. And Fatality's the kind of player, he doesn't really seem like he gets nervous or anything like that. It's just like if he loses, he just loses. It's like he doesn't really blame nerves or anything like that. It's just, it happens, man. But when this guy gets going, it is certainly hard